most of the Bas Relief around here, it just depicted about the Hindu mythology. But this, half of this gallery, even more interesting because it depicted about the real history of the country. So over here, come. This is the image of our King Surya Varman II who built Angkor Wat. Only two images of the King Jaya #7 who was his nephew and the uncle here, Surya Varman II, that we can see his images here. So the king sat on his throne. The throne decorated with the head of Naga and surrounding by the ministers and a group of priests or gurus. And this is the top advisor, this guy kneeling. Can see he's kneeling and open a book, made a report to the king. This is the original Sanskrit word that tells us the name of the king, especially the top advisor here. During this time, our country, our King Surya Varman II here invaded Champa country in the center of Vietnam, right? So the king also had to discuss with his minister, with his people, how could we invade Champa? Yeah. So everybody put their hand on their chest, the way that they respect to the king. The royal audience here took place on the top of the mountain. That's why you can see the deer, you can see the bird on the mountain, right? But it didn't take place here. It took in Lopburi, in the center of Thailand. During this time, it was one country. And at the bottom, look, the march of the royal family. The march of the royal family, you can see the princess was in the golden palanquin queen. And she was carried by many attendants. So the march of the royal family at the bottom of the mountain, like that. And all the generals, all the commanders, respect, worship to the king too. Over here, can you see that? After the discussion, over here, you can see the soldiers were coming down from the mountain. So from here to the east, it depicted about the military procession of our soldiers. We went to Champa, the center of Vietnam. Now you can see the soldiers were armed with javelin, shield. Can you see the sword? The sword here, and also they were wearing armor. Can you see they were wearing armor and wearing the headdress with the different head of animal. So now they were on the way to Champa. And look at that, all the soldiers were like this. Lower commander were on the horses. Can you see that? And higher commander are on the elephant. Can you see the head of elephant here? The eyes, maybe a little bit from the distance, you can see. Can you see that? That's the trunk. Can you see the trunk? The eyes, the elephant. So higher commander are on the elephants. So many commanders now are on the elephant along the gallery here. How do we identify who had the higher rank? We identify the rank of the commander because of the number of umbrellas. If you count someone had more umbrella than someone else, he would be higher. So now we count this commander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now you can count this guy. You can see the inscription too, that tells the name of the commander. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the same rank. And the other guy, so here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is lower. But please remember that only king had 15 umbrellas. Beside the king had less umbrellas than him. The higher one after the king, 14, 13, 12 or something here. So now along the way here you will see another image of the King Surya Varman II. Sometimes the king also went to the battlefield with the army too. So you will see the image of the king again. This is the inscription, Sanskrit word that tells the name of the commander again and again, like that. Yeah. Over here, yeah, higher commander with many umbrellas too. And the inscription here tells us the name of him. And over there, yes. Sometimes the soldiers were armed with bow and arrows. Can see the bow and arrows. Can see that? This they had to fight from the distance. From the distance. Yeah. And over here, that is another image of the King Surya Varaman II. Can you see that? The king stood on the elephant and is covered by 15 umbrellas. Covered by 15 umbrellas, the king is wearing a crown. Can you see he's wearing a crown? If you compare to the other commanders, he's not wearing a crown like him. Not only him, even his elephant. His elephant also is wearing a crown too. Mahu. Sanskrit word tell us the name of the king. Two secret swords in his shoulder over there. Yeah. And in front of the king elephant, look at that. One guy holding the king logo, Vishnu, is standing on the shoulder of Garuda that I told you. That the king logo. Special forces were armed with like that, and some special forces, they were armed with bow and arrows. So they have to protect the king properly. It is another soldiers like that. And what you see here now, the vaulted roof, the column still intact, original. A bit concrete to fix the leaking roof on top only. The rest is original. It looks so very shiny because we're touching. But now the government stopped us touching because we find out the oil can would transform into solvent or acid and heavy sculptures. Yeah, so this is our warriors on the way to the central Vietnam country to Champa that I told you on the ancient map. These were metal. So let me tell you, thousands pieces of sandstone. Can you see that? 1,000 pieces of sandstone. They had to lay in the sandstone together first. Can you see that? They had to lay in the sandstone together first. The stone was very smooth, like here. Was clear, was smooth like here. And then they make the sculptures, the carving in place later. If they make it first and put it later, it would be wrong side. So lay in first and make it in place.
And the sandstone required nearby?
The sandstone is from, you will see later in Bangalore on the way on the 17th, we will go and we'll stop at the sandstone quarry. It's around 70 kilometers away from here. And how did they transport? And I will tell you. Okay. It's so detailed, every corner. Yeah. Look at that. This is plan one. This is the window pillars. The window pillars is broken. It's broken.